Hey, it's Renee with Cancercize with Renee B coming at you with our third and final floor stretch for this week. Doesn't mean we won't be doing other stretches next week, but this week, this is what we've got going on. So I want you to sit cross-legged, and I want your feet under your knees the best as possible, and they need to be flexed, so not pointed, but flexed like that, because that's going to protect your joints in your knees. Your hip sits bones should be flat on the ground, and I want you to tuck your core in, okay, and relax those shoulders. And we're simply going to be doing a forward stretch, and it's really going to help again with the lymphedema underneath our arms with swelling, but also it's going to be stretching this core, and it's going to be stretching our glutes and our quads and our hamstrings. You're going to feel a little bit everywhere, okay? So it's just an amazing one. We've done this before, I'm sure, because I forget everything that we do, so because I've been doing it for a couple of years. And just trying to be more consistent about it and more consistent for you guys so that you can have a better recovery process, okay? So, again, deep breath in, right? Keeping those feet flexed and under your knees. And you're going to lean forward and you're going to simply walk your hands out. But mind you, keep your hips down. And just go as far as you can go. If you can't go further than this, there's nothing wrong with that. You just want to stretch forward as far as you can where you can still keep your hips down. And again, look forward. You don't want to drop your knee and head too much, but you don't want to have it up too much either. I have mine up because I'm trying to talk to you face to face. And breathe here, and if you feel like you can, walk your hands out a little more. Feel that stretch. You're really feeling that in those glutes, right? Yes. The outer glute. That's perfect. But a little bit everywhere. Okay? So let's legs out. Shake them out a little bit. And I want you to cross your feet the opposite way. You can remember what that opposite was a second ago. Again, put your feet under your knees as best as possible. And you want to keep your feet flexed. And you need to be seated. Tailbone is on the floor. And we want to make sure it stays there. So I'm a little tighter on this side, so it's a little bit harder for me to get this balance on this side, but it's good. Keeping those feet flexed, that's important. Breathe up, and we're just going to do it again. We're going to walk out. Remember, keep that core tucked in, right? Not holding your breath, though. And we just want to stretch and lean forward as best we can. No matter where you're at, it doesn't matter, right? But you are stretching, stretching, stretching. And we're going to breathe here for a moment. Walk out a little further if you think you can. All right, and let's walk back. Whew. And shake it out a little bit. Can you feel that? Yeah? Let's breathe one more time. All right, there you guys go. All right, that's it for our seated stretch series this week. Super simple. You can do them any time of day. Watch these videos in any order and do them. It'll be great. It'll be good for you. Thank you very much for joining me. If you guys know of anybody who's going through recovery from mastectomy or chemotherapy or anything and fighting, share this page with them. You know, I do this because I want others to be able to fight through all of this, okay, and know that there's hope and find some peace and get their flexibility and strength back. So it can be done. It just takes a little time. And if you watch the videos from the very beginning when I was going through chemo, you can watch of how much of a struggle it was, but that the movement is what's important. And so that's why I'm trying to be more consistent so that I can be there through the whole recovery process, because it takes years. I'm almost 3 years out, and I'm still have a lot of struggles and a lot of mental challenges, and but we'll get there, right? You know why? Because we are stronger. We really are. So you guys know the drill, right? You're listening to your body. You know what you can and cannot do, but push yourself a little bit. 2, talk to your doctor and make sure that you have been released to do workouts and mobility exercises and such. 3, drink your water. Especially if you're going through chemo. Drink, drink, drink all the water all day long, okay? And lastly, again, I want to remind you that you are stronger. Thank you for joining me. You guys have a great weekend, actually, now. All right, bye.